the main goal of the commission is to create a dedicated space for esports and business leaders, leaders in the community to connect and focus on esports. So right now, the sport hosting office exists, and that's our main channel for sports and events in the region. But esports is such a specific niche market that it requires some experts in areas that we may not have in more of a general capacity. So that's kind of what triggered the creation of the commission. But really, it's to gather the people invested in esports in one space so that we can start to work together, be more collaborative, and help it grow in the region. So, main goals: funding is a big one. Other goals are to invest in local community type programming, attracting events and event producers, driving economic impact, hopefully driving some job growth, whether that's through esports connecting with the academic programming in Waterloo Region or careers specifically related to events and esports production. And then just supporting the growth of it overall. We have a lot of partners, stakeholders who are interested in esports, and really they just need some doors open, some connections to be made to take the next steps, and that'll be a great place for that. In January, we had just finished our initial assessment of the region and doing our analysis of what we had the capacity to do, what everyone was doing, what esports was happening already. So we've got that foundation in place. We have a sense of who we are right now. We also have a good idea of the types of events and programs that we could host in the region. And now we were working on building that roadmap to get to that place. So uh, this past week, having the summit, the formation of the Esports Commission, those are all put in place to help us kind of move down that path towards getting to the event market. Obviously, with COVID, we're still restricted to virtual events for the time being, but like with all sports, event planning happens way in advance. We're not going to wait until society reopens to enter that market. We have to do the work now to show that we're ready, show that we're credible and prepared, and start laying some of the groundwork for bringing events to the region. So that's where our attention is shifted to now, is thinking down the road when we can have people in a space together, what we can do, and then starting to do some of the work to make that possible. So a good example of that is hardware. We've got lots of venues and organizations who want to host esports events, but you need the actual gaming equipment to do that. And right now, we lack an inventory that we could maybe rent out or share locally. So, starting to pinpoint, can we put something together, find a partner so that when we do have, say, an arena come to us and say, we want to host a local tournament, we have some assets that we can share to make that happen.